What's going on, guys? Okay, let's look at one here coming at you with not one but two reviews. First off, we're going to start it off in WWE Superstars review, and then we're going to the TNA review. So, Superstars started off with Ted DiBiase and Goldust having a match. Pretty good long match, but Ted DiBiase getting the win over Goldust. Goldust putting over guys again when WWE should have Goldust winning some matches. I mean, they should have Goldust at least but the better way, but nevertheless we get DiBiase winning, and then Santino Marella comes out with Vladimir Kozlov, and he had a match with Jimmy Uso, and Jay Uso and Tamir come out. Kind of short match. Santino Marella wins, having Jimmy Uso losing. I mean, I don't know why WWE's making the Usos lose all of a sudden. I mean, the Usos they're a great tag team and everything. Jay and Jimmy Uso, they're great wrestlers. I don't know why WWE's booking them this way, but Santino Marella wins, and then after that, the little weird flirting going on with Santino Marella and Tamir kissing him on the hand. And then we had the main event of the night, which was Kofi Kingston and Chavo Guerrero. Kind of short match. I mean, Kofi beating Chavo. I mean, Chavo's another superstar who WWE should push more than what they're doing. But there we go with this Superstars review. It was alright. I mean, nothing special. Now we're getting down to the big review. TNA Impact kicked off, and Hulk Hogan coming out with Eric Bischoff and Eric Bischoff's secretary, and Hogan calls out Angle, Hardy, Poe, Mr. Anderson, the full superstars that's going to face one another. No surrender. Hogan says how he wants to raise the bar more. He doesn't want what happened to RVD happen again, and so later on tonight you got Anderson and Pope against Angle and Hardy. That was later on, but during the promo you had Beast come out saying at 10-10-10, which is bound for glory, they will reveal who they are. So he says it's not EV 2.0, and it's not Fortune, which I really thought that it was some of the members of EV 2.0, but it's going to be interesting to see who they are. So that was that. Then we get the match between Stevie Richards and the Bears. Doing the match on the Bears goes and looks for Janice, but he gets distracted and Stevie Richards kicks her with that Stevie kick, and the bitch finally finds Janice and comes back in the ring, but Brian Kendrick drop kicks him and takes Stevie Richards to the back. So Brian Kendrick's getting involved with EV 2.0. It's going to be interesting to see where that goes. Then we get the Knockouts tag match. Madison Rain and the Backer Chick versus Angelina Love and Velvet Sky. No, Angelina Love and Velvet Sky was trying to get a mask off of the Backer Chick, but the Backer Chick hits, I believe it was Velvet Sky, I believe. But Madison Rain and the Backer Chick gets the win, and the Backer Chick pulls off her mask herself, and it was it's Tara, so I knew it was Tara all along. I mean, I figured it was Tara, so good to see Tara back in TNA, so we can get a little bit more of a mix to the Knockouts Championship. So then we get a segment with EV 2.0 backstage fight went on. Fortune, Mick Foley was attacked, and then Tommy Dreamer comes to the ring and calls Fortune out, saying he wants to end it tonight, and AJ Styles comes out. He just tears in EV 2.0, saying this was his house, and that no surrender, he was going to embarrass Tommy Dreamer in his own house. So that was it. Then the Motor City Machine Guns and Desmond Wolf and Brutus Magnus cuts promo on each other, and then we get the match between Jeff Jarrett and Sting. But before the match, Jarrett asked Joe to help him, but Joe tells him no. So then we get the match between Jarrett and Sting. Sting wins with a little bit of help from Kevin Nash. But then Joe finally comes out and helps out Jeff Jarrett. Hogan was at the entrance round. He came out, but Joe helped out. So we get those two tag teams and probably their surrender. Then Fortune and EV2 had a match. 8-man elimination tag match. I forgot the order of the eliminations, but Fortune wins when AJ Styles pins Tommy Dreamer. Those were the last two. So AJ Styles beats Tommy Dreamer. And then we get the main event, which was Mr. Anderson and the Pope versus Jeff Hardy and Kurt Angle. Jeff Hardy goes for wristband to win, but he hits Angle by mistake. Then Mr. Anderson hits a back check on Angle. The Pope gets the win, and after the match, all four go to fighting. So TNA was a good show. Some parts I didn't care too much about TNA, but the EV 2.0 and Kurt Angle and Jeff Hardy and Pope Anderson match made up for it. I mean, TNA was good, so guys, that's it for the WWE Superstars review and TNA review. Until next time, which will be my SmackDown review. Peace.